My name is Michele Eggert. I am a partner with the law firm Bono and Lawless at Prairie and Michele here in Peoria. I practice primarily in the areas of divorce, paternity actions, child support, guardianship.
My name is Michele Miller. I'm staff attorney at Peoria County Court Administration, I suppose is my official title. I've been there almost 3 years now.
Michele Eggert is the chair of the Pro Bono Committee for the Peoria County Bar Association. Michele Miller is an attorney who works at the courthouse. She is in charge of the law library and several projects over there, and is also on the Pro Bono Committee of the Bar Association.
I grew up in Long Island, New York, and went to University of Michigan. Graduated from there in 1991 and went right to law school in Chicago. In 2001, my husband got a job with Caterpillar, and in 2008 I joined Bono and Lawless Prairie and Michele. I took a little time for my family to raise my kids between 2003 and 2008.
I grew up in the small town of Herscher, which is in Kankakee County, and I did my undergrad at Illinois State University, which is where I met my husband, and then he grew up here in the Peoria area. And then after we both finished school, we moved back up here and started a family, and I worked in private practice for about 9 years at Westervelt, Johnson, Nickel and Keller.
There's always a lot of people to help people who are victims of domestic violence, but there's another large group of women who their abuse does not quite rise to the level of getting an order of protection, but still they're victims. Not being able to obtain a divorce from those spouses, they remain victims. Both Michele Eggert and Michele Miller have stepped up to help and to do these clinics.
My involvement has been to try to tap into what's going on at the courthouse to make sure the divorce clinic flows as best it can. And Michele Eggert does a great job of making sure that they get everything they need to make sure that it's going to be approved by the courts, and she handles all the details.
So what we've done is been able to take corporate culture and some private bar attorneys who are willing to make it happen, and then Illinois Legal Aid Online, their form system, and really marry the two, and we could get probably 120 people or so a year divorced that wouldn't otherwise get divorced because there's just no staffing otherwise.
Well, both of them have very dedicated hearts for this type of work. So they're the kind of people that if I need someone, I know I can go to them without any kind of question. I think it's just that above and beyond kind of attitude. I mean, people are always willing to help, but then there's those people who were really willing to help. That will do the hard things, that even though they don't have time, they're going to make time for it. And I guess that's how I would describe both of them.
I think it's my responsibility as a human being to give back to the community in which I live. I feel that people need help, and they cannot navigate through the legal system as it currently exists without that assistance. It really boils down to some of us in life have been lucky enough to have opportunities that others haven't, and I see that as see pro bono as my responsibility to really say thank you, and also to do what I can to improve the world.
The way I see it, the people are there anyway. The people need help whether I'm here or not. So if I can do anything to make it more efficient, to make it less stressful on the people that need the help, and I want to make the court look good, make it look efficient, to make it look like a good use of the taxpayers' money. That's not where I came from, 3, 4, 5 years ago. Then I wanted to give back, to help that one particular person who needed my help. And that's a good feeling also. So the focus has changed, but I still enjoy doing my part in pro bono work.